Well, good morning, everybody. How are you? It's me. Uh, this is going to be a short video. I'm on my way out the door to be with the family, and so there'll be no live video today. All right, I'm sorry about that. Uh, it's just if I feel like it later on, if I get back early enough and I think it's worthwhile doing, I'll do it. But since most of you live over in Europe and whatnot that really pay attention to my videos, I don't think the timing would be good because you're looking at 3 o'clock in America or Colombia. So I don't know what time it is over there, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just post another video up. We'll wait and see what happens. Uh, what else can I tell you? I'm watching. What am I? I don't even know what I'm looking at. This is something that's very pisses me off, and it's probably a good thing I'm not in the United States, because I would probably do something stupid. But they're dismantling the Forest Service, which means that you're going to lose a lot of wood in this country. A lot of poaching is going to go on. A lot of everything's going to go on just because of Trump doesn't like trees, because they get in the way of his golf courses. I'll be glad when he's gone. I don't know how much of this is going to be saved. I know that if I owned, if I lived near a forested area and they started to try taking it down tomorrow morning, I'd be in jail for all kinds of things that you don't want to know about. But I'd make sure they didn't do it. They didn't get it done easily. But that's just it's. I had a reservoir right behind my apartment complex. And I used to climb the fence and go in it when it was legal till 9/11, and then they came back and could do it again. But by then I was out of shape and couldn't do it. Uh, I was working too hard to get out of the country. But my feelings are that I would go in there and see a couple of chipmunks playing on a tree stump, see an owl sitting up in a tree screaming at me, watching red-tailed hawks fly by, squirrels coming around, being a pain in the ass, stealing my lunch and stuff when I'm fishing from the shore. Seeing animals that I've seen, a giant snapping turtle that I don't know what happened to it, but it was a true giant. Its head was bigger than mine. And I see all these things, beautiful butterflies, birds, these different types of woodpeckers that are very, very rare. Having a deer come up and befriend me, as a baby, and stay friends with me through his adult life till he was forced to be shot because he got out and broke his leg. These are things that I enjoy. I love nature. I think it relaxes me. It keeps me centered. It's probably kept me out of jail. Uh, you know, it was the reason I was single so long, because I didn't need anybody so long as I had the woods near me. You know. But sometimes you just do things you think you should. Uh, I didn't regret leaving there. When I came down here, I had the same sort of deal, only I didn't have the reservoir. I had all this open land and all these animals running around. Not too many of them are my friends. Actually, the lizards are more my friends down here. The what do they call that type of lizard again? I call them house lizards. Geckos, house geckos. They're really cute and I love them. I'm not real fond of the spiders that think I'm their friend, but you know, what are you going to do? Uh, Antonio, my first dog, made friends with this. She scared a cat away that was going after a nest in the apartments next to me of these big gray birds that look like they look like blue jays, only they're gray. And they still come out when they see me walking down there by the house. If I walk by the house, they'll still come out and sit in the trees around me. And that's just, you know, I love that kind of shit. You know, watching butterflies, all different types of butterflies come up out of the ground. I love that kind of crap. I don't like steel, and I don't like, you know, buildings or anything like that, you know. I'm sitting and I'm sweating inside my apartment right now because I can't open my windows down here because I'm allergic to bees. So in the rooms I'm in, the windows are always closed because you know, because I'm allergic to, especially black wasps. And guess what's a lot of around here? Black wasps. And I'm allergic to certain spiders too, I think. I don't know. I just don't want to buy. I don't want to find out either. But that's just, you know, Mother Nature means a lot to me. Judging from a note I got a little while ago, Steve, my friend Jim watched the speech last night, and I can't do that because I want to throw things at the television or I fall asleep. You know, it's the two reactions I have to any politician long-winded speeches. I did listen to Kennedy's, and I did listen to a couple of Obamas. That's politicians, but I listened to anything Martin Luther King did. It's just the way he did it. You know, it was, I don't know, it just kept me awake, kept me interested, kept me focused. You know, he was just a great orator. Obama is, Trump isn't. Trump's just a bullshit artist standing up there doing the same thing I'm doing. Only he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. You know, I'm getting, you know, dirty looks from my wife as she walks by. Excuse me, I need this. Thank you for your patience there. I'm running a little behind everything today, and then I have to get out soon. I'm assuming I'm going to get the phone call that they're on their way here any minute now. So let me just make sure I get everything I want to say. There will be a live video Saturday. There will be, everything will be this normal on Saturday. Tomorrow I'm not doing anything. Not this video, nothing. Taking the day off to do some things I need to do. If something really major happens, like Trump invades Iran or something like that, I'll come on the air and tell you what an asshole I think he is. But other than that, you're not going to see me tomorrow. And like I said, there's no live video today simply because I just don't have the time to do it right now. You know, and it's like Monday. I should warn you now, Monday there will be no videos in the morning. They're going to be very late if they come up at all. I have a 9 o'clock appointment in a town 30 miles from here. And that means I got to get up at 7 o'clock, leave the house at 7, and I won't be back till about 11 or something like that. If I get back by 11, I'll do a video. I'll go straight and do a live video. If not, just look for one of these videos to come up, you know, during the day sometime. All right? I just remembered that. Well, first of all, I just found out 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock last night. You know, so this is why I lose my temper with my wife. You know, it's the timing she tells me this shit. You know, and she screwed this up really good because she has an appointment at the same time. So now we're involving like 4 people to get us there and get us home. You know, it's just really bullshit. So anyhow. Ow. I got my spring thing going on with my fingers. I tell you that. This is the skin peels away in certain areas, and I have scars in those areas. And the scars are from fishing line crossing my fingers. With all the fishing I used to do. And then I moved to this country. People say, are you happy? Depends on what day it is. Depends on what I'm doing. Uh, I'd be working. I'd be making. I'd be hard pressed to live the way I'm living if I was living in the United States right now. But I don't know what would have happened if I stayed there and built my business up even more. So, that's just the way it goes. I don't know what else I can talk about. Let's see if I can find something here. Okay. Let's see what they say here. Oh, Trump is considering getting rid of Pam Bundy. I don't know if it depends who he brings in, but getting rid of her is a start. He's due because it's the same thing he did in his first term. He just gets tired of people. He wants a new bimbo to talk to or something. I don't know. She's not saying yes fast enough, and she's spending his own, and she's not getting what he wants done fast enough. So but to put a really qualified lawyer into that position is something he won't do. So it's the Attorney General, if you're asking me what Pam Bundy is. Trump vows to escalate attacks until the oil prices went up and the stock went. He's playing a game with the market, and some people are just stupid. The American public doesn't realize what's going on. That's a game he's playing. The stocks go down, people buy good stocks cheap. He says the right word, they go up, they make a killing, they get out. Stocks steady themselves a little bit, then they go down, then they go up. It's a game. It has nothing to do with the operations of the businesses, really. It's just a game that he's playing, making people rich. It's all inside traders, and they say they can't do it. They don't do it. They're doing it. It's against the law. They don't care. Little old Hegseth's in the news. Kid Rock had a flyby, illegal flyby of helicopters by his house for some reason or another, and Hegseth stepped in and said that it was just a patriotic deal. Nothing. Good luck, Patriots, and all that. No, nothing will happen to them. Nothing should happen to Hegseth, though. And I don't mean physical harm. I just mean that he should be arrested for treason. He's done more harm to the American intelligence agency than anybody else has. Almost anybody else. Trump does a lot of damage himself. Now they're not gonna protect the whales. They're some of the oldest mammals in the world. Elephants and whales, and they want to destroy them, and that's going to come back to hurt him really bad, and hurt the rest of the country, the world too. And that's something he doesn't understand. They eat tons and tons of plankton every year, whales. And if you get rid of the whales, plankton's going to take over the oceans. And what you're going to have left are some very nasty creatures. Probably some of them coming up from way down below. It's going to be like some sort of horror movie coming up. Oh, man. Conversion therapy. I like to convert some people. It doesn't work. It's a horrible torture. It it's like torture. It's wrong. It's immoral. You know, and that's just horrible, 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 horrible. This is Trump is going around, and last night he was insisting the war is going as planned. He doesn't have a plan. I've told you this, and at some point in time, somebody's going to say the same thing because it's the logical answer to everything. Uh, he operates on a whim, like getting rid of Pam Bundy. That's a whim. Somebody whispered in his ear. He woke up and said, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go do that, you know? There's no plan. There's no goal. And now he's mad at everybody because they stopped the construction on his, I don't know what you want to call it, ballroom, but I don't think that's what it is. You got four astronauts in Earth getting ready to leave Earth orbit and head to the moon. You know, I understand something that I don't think you have. That's really hit people yet. That when he decides to actually land on the moon and starts construction of the space platform on the moon that they want to build, there's a good possibility he's going to claim the moon is his. You know, and that's going to cause some serious problems in the world. All right? It's just, I mean, it's just stupid. But it is something that will happen. Because he's Donald. He's Donald. I'm dumber than everybody else Trump. All right, listen, that's it for today. I got to get going. People are calling me now. So I will talk to you people. I guess, let's see, I'm not going to do tomorrow, am I? Do I want to do tomorrow? I don't want to do tomorrow because I don't think anybody's going to be around. But we'll see what happens because I have to cut today short. I might do just a live video tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll just do a live video tomorrow around 11 o'clock, and then that'll be it. And we'll see what else is going on. Because I'm not doing Sunday and Monday. You know, I can't. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a great day. And I will... yeah, I'll do the live video tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out.